Hey fourth graders, so for today we're going to read about Shawn the Speedy Snail. Before we read, I do want to go over 3 vocabulary words with you. The first vocabulary word is benefit. Have you heard of this word benefit? Benefit means anything that does someone good or gives an advantage. So the example is, I'm sure you will get a lot of benefit from your education. So benefit is always something good. If you use it as a verb, it can also mean to gain something good. Again, it has to do with something good. My son benefited from the counselor's advice. He got something good out of it. Or we benefited in this way from joining band. I've learned to read music. Okay, so benefit means anything that does someone good or gives advantage. Always a good thing. Benefit is a good thing. The next word is ditch. Okay, a ditch, the way that we're going to use it in our story today, is a long, narrow trench that provides a waterway for drainage or irrigation, or a receptacle for something to be buried in, such as sewer pipes or electric power lines. So the example they gave us, they dug a ditch in our backyard to put in the new sewer pipe. A ditch is, imagine like a big hole. You know, it's not something small like, oh, I'm just going to use a shovel and dig a little ditch. It's big. It's a long and narrow trench. Or the truck roared past so closely that the bicyclist fell into the ditch by the side of the road. Sometimes maybe when you're driving and you're looking out the car window, you notice, oh, the land isn't very even next to the road. It dips down and it's almost like a long hole. And sometimes you might see water or pipes, and sometimes it can be used for electrical power lines. So this is ditch. The last word is selfish. Selfish is when somebody is concerned only about themselves and not about other people. The selfish boy refused to share his toys with his brothers. Somebody who is selfish only thinks about themselves and not how other people might feel. And sometimes the things that they do is for their own good. They only want to benefit themselves, not other people. So our 3 vocabulary words this week is benefit, anything that does someone good, ditch, like a long, narrow trench, and selfish, somebody who's only concerned about themselves. All right, so we are going to read about Shawn the Speedy Snail. This is, what do you think? Is this fiction or nonfiction? Remember, fiction is not a true story, and nonfiction is a true story. Do you guys know? Is it fiction or nonfiction? This story is fiction. And this is actually a narrative fiction because it tells you of a story from beginning, middle, and end. So let's read about Shawn the Speedy Snail. Shawn was a snail who lived in a ditch or a hole near the road. He was different from all the other snails. Shawn was the fastest snail around. All of the snails that Shawn knew were slow. They were slow to get food, slow to get water, slow to get anywhere. They were slow because they had huge shells on their backs that they had to carry around. They carried the shells on their backs because they were their homes. Of course, Shawn also had a shell on his back, just like all the others. He called it Shawn's place. He was funny like that. The snails liked the way he joked around. But what made Shawn so fast was that he was stronger than the others too. Having his home on his back didn't slow him down like it slowed down his friends. The others would complain and sigh. They were very sad that they had so much weight to carry on their backs. Because Shawn was the strongest, he could easily carry his home. Because it was easy for him to carry his home, he could move faster than anyone else. That made Shawn the speediest snail around. From the time Shawn was a baby snail, he could beat any of the snails he knew in a race. He grew up asking each snail to race him. No one ever beat him. Shawn started using his speed for his benefit and his benefit only. He never used his speed to help other snails. This was something he would regret later. So let's pause right here. He never used his speed to help other snails. What is that? What word would you think to describe Shawn now? It says that he only uses speed for his own benefit and his own benefit. And this is going to cause a problem later. It says this was something he would regret later. So pause really quick and I want you to think. So far you know about Shawn and how he's faster than the other animals. Other snails, they like him because he tells jokes. But there is something that he's going to regret later. What do you think is going to happen? You can make a prediction right now. You can say, I predict that, or I think that. Okay? Did you share your predictions with your mom or dad right now? All right. Anytime a leaf fell to the ground, Shawn would race to it and eat all he wanted. None of the other snails would have a chance to eat. Shawn was always quicker to the roots too, and he'd eat them right up. If it rained and the water made puddles at the bottom of a ditch, Shawn drank and drank all he needed, right in front of all his friends and family. Pause right here. How do you think his friends and family are feeling about him? He's eating all their food, he's drinking all their water. If you were his friend, or if you were his, brother or sister or sibling, how would you feel about Shawn right now? Okay, let's continue. They watched him and moved slowly to get to the pools, but could not get there fast enough. It felt like Shawn was showing off how strong and fast he was all the time. The other snails liked Shawn, but the way he used his speed only for himself made them angry. After a while, the other snails got really hungry because Shawn was beating them to all the food. The snails in a ditch decided that enough was enough. Shawn, stop eating so much before we can have our share of the food, said Blaine. Yeah, Shawn, we know you're big and strong and fast, said Susan. You don't have to keep reminding us about how slow we are, she added. Shawn was a little upset about the things they said. Well, maybe if you exercise a little bit more, you can beat me to the food and water, he said. How can we become stronger if you keep beating us to the food and eating it all? Asked Harvey. We all think you should find another ditch, one that you can have all to yourself, said Blaine. Let's pause really quick. Usually in a story, the characters will run into a problem, and that's the climax. What problem do you think Shawn is running into right now? You can pause and think about it. And while you're thinking about what problem he ran into, I want you to think about how will Shawn solve this problem? Usually in a story, it builds up into a problem and there's usually a resolution, how they're going to solve the problem. So I want you to pause and think, how will they solve this problem? How will Shawn solve the problem? All right, let's continue. That hurt Shawn. He felt a pain in his heart. Slowly as he'd ever called before, he left the ditch for another place to find food and water. He knew that there was another ditch across the road. No other snails lived in that ditch. Shawn was the only one who even knew about it. That's because he was the only one capable of getting across the road safely. He could cross the road because of his speed. A couple weeks went by. Shawn missed his friends across the road. He also figured out that his new ditch had even more food than the old ditch. It had much more than he'd ever needed. He decided he'd visit his friends. He waited by the side of the road for a car to pass. Once it did, he speedily went back to his old ditch. What he found made him more upset than anything before. "Shawn!" cried Blaine. "We need your help. There isn't enough food in this ditch anymore. We're too weak and too slow to find enough for all of us to eat." Shawn's friends were starving. Even though they had asked him to leave the ditch, it was only because of his selfish actions. Shawn knew what the right thing to do would be. Shawn lifted each of his snail friends one at a time. He put them on top of his shell and brought them over to the ditch on the other side of the road. He did it as fast as he could, which for Shawn was pretty fast. Finally, they were all safe and sound, especially after Shawn raced around bringing food to his weak friends. Shawn would never use his speed to show off again. That's a nice story. So, this was your first read. You can read it again with me, or you can listen to the story again. Tomorrow, we're going to reread this, and you are going to answer some Google comprehension questions on the Google form.